What's up, Cube Championshippers? It's been a while, but welcome to Season 2 of Cube Championships. Over our much needed break, we've been hard at work on making our event even better for all of you, and we cannot wait to show you all the changes we've made. Starting off with some general changes that we trialed in our wonderful collaboration with Clicks Games for Jingle Jam, where we raised over £1,000 for the bespoke cause. Thank you so much. During our break, we overhauled the tab list so now it's much more visually appealing, as well as allowing us to clearly communicate what players are dead, as their names will be grayed out on tab. We've also made the event much more musical. We now have music for game tutorials, overtime, and winning Cube Championships. And whilst we're on the topic, all of the music for this event was made by Azomatic, Noru55, and Hype26. Go support their work. As well as this, our artists have been hard at work during the break and have created a brand new texture pack for Cube Championships, with new textures for items like the jump pads and speed pads you'll find in Rush. Speaking of Rush, let's go on to the games, and by extension, the big change for Season 2. In Season 1, our main pet peeve with the event was simply how short it felt. So to counter this, from now on, Cube Championships will be an 8-game event. Hooray! This means no games will be skipped, meaning that when we have more than 8 games on our roster, we'll handpick what selection to put in that respective event. For Cube Championships 5, we have some returning names that you may recognize, starting with everybody's most favoriteest and bestest, Spleef Game is back for Season 2 as well. Boom Spleef is back and ready for more carnage as players launch TNT into each other's faces once more. If someone fires at you, fire at them back. All is fair in Boom and War. Kill yourself, Amy! Rush returns to the game pool with updated scoring and will be played on one of our maps. We won't tell you which one, but we've gone through whatever map it is and changed up some segments whilst Rush awaits an incoming map change. More information on this soon. Likewise, Building Blitz is again back in rotation with an updated pool of builds to freshen up your building experience. As well as this, we've also altered the scoring slightly whilst we await an exciting change to the game. Crumble Rumble returns to the Botanical Garden, though I hear we've got a backlog of maps coming your way soon. I don't know, ask Dre, he'd know, he loves the game. At Dre. Hunting Haven also returns to the Copper Village with minimal changes. Sharpshooters returns on a brand new map, The Temple. Same rules apply as before, just now you're fighting it out in an old, moldy temple in the caves. Cool, I guess. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. You probably forgot about the 7th though because you never fucking played it. But either way, Collectathon. Now as you were all so mean to Collectathon and never gave it a chance, Collectathon felt very insecure, went on a holiday, and got a major glow up. So without further ado, welcome back Collectathon, and you can't fucking skip it this time. Firstly, Collectathon is now played out in one longer singular round. At the start of the game, you spawn in the center of a 5x5 grid featuring many different biomes and structures which make up the chunks in the grid. However, only the middle chunk starts off as being unlocked. To venture out into more chunks to collect items, you need to hit a certain threshold of items collected. Once attained, a new set of chunks will unlock. This cycle repeats until you've unlocked every chunk in your grid. From there, it's just collect, collect, collect! The goal is to communicate and organize yourselves with your team well enough to maximize your time in the game to collect as many items as you can. Remember, once you've collected an item, you don't need to hold it in your inventory anymore. You can toss it. And to top it all off, we now have a remixed version of Collectathon's soundtrack, which will play in the game. Happy now? Well, it doesn't matter, because you gotta play Collectathon either way. But hang on, that's 7 games, and 8 are being played, so you know what that means. There's a new game ready and waiting just for you. Introducing Strat Point. Strat Point is our brand new Sky PvP game where your main goal is to travel across the map capturing the available points across 5 layers. Teams will spawn on the outsides of layer 1. To capture a point, you simply need to break the blocks in the point and replace them with your team's colored concrete. Throughout the round, the vertical border will begin to rise, forcing you to go up and locking the capture points, whilst the normal border closes in from the outside, pushing you all towards the final middle island on the top of layer 5. On levels 1 and 2, there are loot chests which contain tiered loot to help you win the game. Arrows are only found in small amounts on layer 2. Strat Point is played across 3 rounds, with the last team standing winning the round. However, make sure to capture as many points as you can as they account for a hefty amount of the potential points your team can get. And that's all for the main games in the event. The top 2 teams will naturally face off in the final game, Deathmatch, which returns with changes to the spawn point, and you didn't hear it from me, but something might happen at match point. Now, truth be told, we were looking to remove Deathmatch from the game pool, but much to the dismay, it stayed in large part due to how hard making a new finale is. Congratulations, Deathmatch. You live to see another day. You little shit. And those are all the changes we can tell you about. We have many more surprises in store for Season 2 as a whole and cannot wait to show you. Join us for the return of Cube Championships with Cube Championships 5 on January 11th at 6 p.m. GMT, followed by Cube Creator Championships on January 18th at 6 p.m. GMT, the week after. See you there.